Hey, Mexipino, welcome in. Zach, Darth Vader. Lan, welcome in. Hey, hey, Faith, welcome in. You're gonna double dip. That's fine. It's always good to have reoccurring viewers. Our the rabbit's ears finally dried. I think they got glued and eavesdrop as I Samantha, that's fine. Welcome back. I love it. Hey, Sunset. Gosh, we haven't seen you in a long time. Sunset, where have you been? How have you been? Samantha, you can put your input. You want to get those colors in, huh? Hey, Lauren, welcome in. You want to get those colors in that you wanted for the East Coast. Hey, Efren, we haven't seen you in a while. Really wish I knew where to find these craft instructions that you always make. Oh, Irfan. You just have to find the template. This is the one we're making today. Just find a template for a rabbit, for a bunny. Yeah, you have been missing in action. I've been setting up so many things here. Oh, yes. Yeah, we haven't seen a lot of our OGs. Sunset, how's that going? You're lucky. You're lucky, actually, to be heading in that direction. Let me bring our rabbits down. This is our tester rabbit. We love a good chunky glitter here. This is the first one. Yes, an OG in the house. OG in the house. It's been crazy. We drove far to get to the passport place. That was. Oh, really? And make you go home again. Oh my gosh. Ugh, what a runaround. And then here is our East Coast feed bunny. You guys are getting there? Okay. Are you able to do it online, Sunset? Can you do it online? The passport process? Thank you so much, Lauren, for the gift. I really appreciate that. Really, really appreciate it. Dance into the fire. Oh, I got stuck. His ears. You have to print it, make copies of it. What a pain in the butt. So sorry. Yeah, passports are a pain in the butt. They have to do that. I have glitter on my face. I have to shower that off. We're on it. Ugh. Isn't that crazy? Especially with today's technology. You would think it would be a lot easier. You think it would be a lot easier. Our butterfly cocoons are doing really good. They're growing. Hey, John, welcome back. Well, John, you're with us tonight. Oh, Chrysalis, thank you so much, Hunter Cap. I really appreciate it. Yes, the Chrysalis. I bought the butterfly kit to do with my kid. Oh, how fun, Sunset. Did you get the kit already, or you just ordered it? Yes, Samantha. Yes, very true. Thank you so much, Samantha, for reminding us. This is John. Look, he got pink and gold chunky glitter. We have the kit, but we're waiting for. Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah, the caterpillars are coming. It'll be so much fun. Yeah, John Johnson, see you were holding down Instagram for us. You were holding down Instagram for us, so we named him after you. The little nose came out so cute. I smudged my finger in it though. Got a little messy. Yeah, it has a smile. I love it. It's so sweet. We'll begin in a couple of minutes. Actually, we can start now. Let me go ahead and turn on the main light for you guys. Dance into the fire. Okay, today is Project Wednesday. We are going to be making Easter bunnies. I've been showing these on and off, just in case anybody who... Hey, Cara, welcome in. Who's joined us. This is the model. And then this is the East Coast bunny. Very cute. They came out really good. Really good. Let's put this one. We couldn't hang him up yet because his ears were drooping a little because he had a little too much glue. Dance into the fire. I was watching 80s videos and that Duran Duran came on. Dance into the fire. Okay, there's that one. And then let me put this one up here. Let's see. Dance into the fire. Put him right up there. You guys can see them. Fun. All right. Right, Mexi Pina, I love watching 80s videos. They get stuck in my head, and then I can't get them out. All right, before we do that, we have a lot of new people on line. Before we start, these are my socials. YouTube, all the lives that we do at night get uploaded automatically into YouTube. So if you want background noise at work, or if you want to have background noise at home and you've watched all of your binged movies and you have nothing else, go on YouTube and listen to our lives. Instagram, follow my journey for Joe E. King and the Fragile Figurine, and my Substack. All of them are at edmartin50gx. So if you go on Substack, Instagram, YouTube, you will find my content there. Substack is a paid subscription. It's $5 a month. I'm starting to post my short stories on there. I have my first 2 short stories on there, along with a little video that's going to go with each one. So keep an eye out for that. Fun things happening. I'm gonna, I got rid of Hulu since I found it. Oh, thank you so much, Samantha. I know. I got rid of Hulu too. I wasn't happy with it. I have YouTube TV now, so. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is your TV show for the night. All right. Thank you so much, Sunset. I really appreciate that. I'm gonna show you guys the cocoons. I'm gonna give you or the chrysalis. let me show you the chrysalis. I know that I'm moving you guys around a lot, but let's see. There's one of them right there. You see them? They're all in their chrysalis form, and they're bulging a little, so I think their wings are being made. Isn't that fun? I hope I don't get anybody. Did you throw the others? No, Samantha, I left them in there. I've been meaning to look up on the internet what am I supposed to do when they do that. Because I don't want to waste them. I just left them there, and I'm going to let them bake. They're baking right now. Baking. They're going through the process. So we're going to let them go through the process. Yeah. They're pleasantly plump. Yes, we love that. Love it. Okay, so our first read for the night, Frog and Toad. We're going to start with the Frog and Toad, and then we'll go into Project Wednesday. Frog and Toad. Let's see, I read The Shivers to them last night, or earlier. I am going to read to you guys Did I read Christmas Eve to you guys? Christmas Eve. A Little Christmas in Spring. I know I read this one, but I wasn't sure if I read it to the East Coast or if I read it to the West Coast. Christmas Eve. You don't recall it? Okay. Great. Christmas Eve. A Little Christmas in Spring. On Christmas Eve, Toad cooked a big dinner. It already sounds good. He decorated the tree. Frog is late, said Toad. Toad looked at his clock. He remembered it was broken. The hands of the clock did not move. Toad opened the front door, and he looked out into the night. Frog was not there. I am worried, said Toad. Yes, sunset. We love a good Christmas tree emoji in the spring. Hey, Renee, welcome in. So there's Frog. Made a big dinner. Decorated his tree. And yet his friend Toad is late. So he looks outside the door. See that it's snowing outside? Looks outside the door, still does not see him. What if something terrible has happened, said Toad. What if Frog has fallen into a deep hole and cannot get out? I will never see him again. Toad opened the door once more. Frog was not on the path. What if Frog is lost in the woods, said Toad. What if he is cold and wet and hungry? And there you see Frog. He's in the hole. What if Frog has fallen in a deep hole? So Toad is starting to catastrophize. He's starting to catastrophize things. My thoughts when regulars aren't in this life. Right, Samantha? Yeah. We start worrying. Where are the regulars? Why are they not here? Hey, Gracie Gray, welcome in. What if Frog is being chased by a big animal with many sharp teeth? What if he is being eaten up? Cried Toad. My friend and I will never have another Christmas together. Oh. So there he is. He's again thinking of the worst, a big wolf chasing after him with sharp teeth. Toad found some rope in the cellar. I will pull Frog out of the hole with this, said Toad. Toad found a lantern in the attic. Frog will see this light. I will show him the way out of the woods, said Toad. So he created this whole story, and now he's going to act on that story. We love it. He shouldn't talk to the last leaf. Anxious, yes. Sunset, I agree. And yes, today is Project Wednesday. Ronnie Graver, my day was really good. Thank you so much for asking. I really appreciate it. I took the day off. Yesterday after work, my stomach was feeling a bit sour. So I was like, and we had career day today, which we didn't have to do any teaching today. So I thought, you know what? I'm just going to take the day off. Toad found a frying pan in the kitchen. I will hit that big animal with this, said Toad. All of his teeth will fall out. Frog, do not worry, cried Toad. I'm coming to help you. And Toad ran out of his house. So he's going to take a string, or no, a rope. He's going to take a pan. Look at all of his supplies that he has. His pan, a rope. He's going to go save his friend. Necrolux, welcome in. Join our page. We read Sunday through Fridays. There was Frog. Hello, Toad, he said. I'm so sorry I'm late. I was wrapping your present. You are not at the bottom of a hole? Asked Toad. No, said Frog. You're not lost in the woods? Asked Toad. No, said Frog. You're not being eaten by a big animal? Asked Toad. No, said Frog, not at all. Oh, Frog, said Toad, I'm so glad to be spending Christmas with you. So his friend was late because he was wrapping his present for him. That was sweet. Hey, Janelle Howell, welcome in. Welcome back. Welcome back for story time. Toad opened his present from Frog. It was a beautiful new clock. The two friends sat by the fire. The hands of the clock moved to show the hours of a Merry Christmas Eve. Hey, Anna, welcome in. Yes, Ronnie Graver, we love a good romance. Guys, look at how cute this picture is. He brought him in. They have a cozy little fire. He opened up his new present. It was a clock. We love a good illustration with a cozy little fire. It's cold outside. Tweakerbitch 98. Yes, very distinguished. Tweakerbitch, we haven't heard from you in a long time. We have not heard from Tweakerbitch in a long time. The end. Frog and Toad, Merry Christmas. Corey, welcome in. Thank you so much, Corey. Corey, I haven't heard from you either in a long time. In Florida. Corey, where have you been? Corey's one of the OGs back in the day. She got us our first Christmas book back in December when things started rolling along. Do the cats run when you sound the book? They don't, Samantha. No. Yeah, all the OGs tonight, yes. We just... Lauren, I love it. Yes. How's everything going, Corey? Corey, are you still in Florida? Did anything happen there? Corey was one of our first... she was one of our first live members who went through tragedy. She went through the hurricanes. But the hurricanes passed right over, so she was safe. And she's got her kids, yes. Where did you get Wendy? I got this at Barnes and Noble. It's a really cute anthology series. You can get it on Amazon too. Frog and Toad Storybook Favorites. This one's actually really good because it's got a lot of stories in it. Let me show you the table of contents. Frog and Toad are friends. There's 4 sections, and each one has like 4 or 5 stories in it. Really cute. Really cute. Yeah, this is a good one. Oh, okay. Yes, all the OGs here tonight. Yes. I wish they made an Arthur anthology. I know, Samantha, I was on the internet earlier looking up. I was trying to find, yes, still in Florida. Do you have any more books on your wish list? Corey, no, we're not doing, we haven't done a wish list. I do have a new Substack on Ed Martin 50GX. This one is a paid subscription. It's $5 a month, and it's all my, I'm posting short stories on there written by me for every Friday. Still in Florida. Nice. It's so good to see you. How are the kids doing, Corey? How are the kids? Oh, you haven't used Substack? Oh, okay. That's right. I love it. Okay, let's get ready for our project. Today we are making Easter bunnies. Look at how happy that bunny's face is. It would be funny if your cats had a wish list of treats, catnip, and pom-poms. Yes. Oh, your son's doing baseball now. Oh, fun. All right. Oh, good. That's good to know. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that you're on tonight. Okay, let's see. We are going to do Easter Bunny. Okay, the first part we're going to do are the ears. Now, the ears, we're going to be using, we got some glitter pens. We got a bunch of fun glitter pens. Okay. What you're going to do is we're going to choose the outside color, and then the inside color is going to be glitter. Mm-hmm. I would love to buy your new book. Oh, yes. Corey, just keep an ear out. That one probably, my short stories probably won't come out till next year, but I'm posting them on Substack, and there is a post that I made with the first story on there. It's called The Antenna, and it'll give you kind of an idea of what it is. Mm-hmm. Can the inside be purple? Yes, Easter is almost here. Okay, so purple. We have, oh no, yeah, we have purple. We've got purple. And then what color do we want the outside to be? Thank you so much for the rose, Corey. I really appreciate that. And purple glitter. Okay. Teal. Samantha. A teal color. Let me see. Purple and teal. We have this. I'm not sure if that would qualify for a teal, though. Purple and teal. Let me look in the glitter. Purple and teal. Would this do? Yeah, qualifies? Oh, okay. I think we'll have enough. I'm not sure if we'll have enough, though. It looks like it would be, but it looks like it's good for one ear. Maybe a half of an ear. All right, but while we wait on the decision for that one, what we're going to do is we're going to go, do you create art with it? Janelle, no, unfortunately I don't. I'm trying to, so there's this book that I'm reading with one of my kids. Blue and green mixed for teal. Oh, a blue and a green. Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, really, Efreen? They're free. I'll show you how to do it. Remind me to show you how to do it. Next year, so right now what I'm doing is I'm piloting this one book. And just by piloting, I mean I've taken a book. When I want to read a book that's outside of the curriculum, I just say I'm piloting it. And then you can make a suggestion next year for it. But it's a very middle school type of book. But I don't know where to start. Any recommendations? Oh, Give me 1 second, okay, Ronnie Graber? So next year, I was talking to my principal. I wanted to start an after-school book club, and I'm one of my students. He's 14 years old, and I wanted a male student because this is the first craft one. Oh, Racer Gray has it. Yeah, glitter pens. Yeah, we love a good glitter pen. I know, right? Um, so I'm having me and this one student. He's an eighth grader. We're reading it together, and I'm asking his opinion about it because usually when you do a book club at the school, at middle school, the girls are usually the ones that all sign up. And so I'm trying to find a balance because then in order to attract boys, they'll include boy themed books and then the girls kind of have to go with it. So I'm trying to find a mix, and so I found this one called Joey or Joe Washington. No, not Joe Washington. From the desk of Zoe Washington. It's this middle school book for about a girl whose dad is in prison. Her real dad is in prison, and he was falsely accused. And that's one plot. And then the other plot is she's got this friend who she's been friends with for a long time as a boy, and they aren't talking um, to one another. And then the other one is she's a baker. She loves to bake. So I've been going through as we've been going through each of the chapters, I asked my student, the male student that I'm with, is this something that you think boys would like to do? And he's a really good advisor. Like, so to answer your question, what I want to do is I want to have a book club where after we read a couple of chapters, we do a little craft that goes along with the book. So that's how I'm trying to get, that's how I'm trying to do art projects with them. And then Joey King, he's doing really good. Here, I'll give you guys an update. The first drafts of the illustrations were supposed to be done last Friday. He gave me a month. So what he did is he broke the book into 7 pages, 14 altogether, 7 on one and then 7 on the other. He was gonna do the first 7. They were supposed to be done this Friday, but he needed an extension. So they're gonna be done in the middle of April. The characters that he's gonna include is the grandmother, the father, and then the little figurine. Then once I okay those and those are good, then he's gonna start on the second part, which will probably take us maybe until June till all the illustrations are finished. Once the illustrations are done, then I can start moving towards self-publishing. I've gotten a lot of good advice from people, just random people, not random people, but the people that are on our live. Hatchet was a boy narrator, but as a young woman, I loved it. Oh, Efrey, that's a good. Thank you for letting me know that. But as a young, I loved it. Okay, some stories. Yeah, they do. Holes was my favorite book. I had to read it in school. Up late to finish. Oh, interesting. That's good to know. That's really good to know. Yeah, because I always like. It's going to be my first time doing a book club, but that's good to know. So what we're doing in the meantime, Renee, who's part of our live audience, she does stickers. She has she knows how to do like the stickering and how to get it all ready. So I asked the guy the illustrator if he can give me the prints of Joey King's face and his body. And so we're going to start making stickers out of that. That's kind of like in the meantime. So that we'll have stickers to go with the book once the book is finished. Yeah, really good people out there. And then Maria's in our East Coast feed. She gave me all the info on the difference between self-publishing with Amazon and I think the other one is called Ingram Sparks. Now, with Amazon, you get to keep, if you publish with Amazon, you get to keep 70% of the profit from the book. With Ingram Spark, you get to keep half, or not half, but like $4 or $5 of it. But the difference is with Ingram Spark, the libraries and the major book chains order from Ingram Spark. They don't order from Amazon. So it's a trade-off. If I want to do a lot of my own marketing through, if I want to do a lot of my own marketing and selling my book, then I would go through Amazon. But I kind of want to have, I want to see if I can have my book in major chains. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. And then let's see, the pink heart emoji. Can I send you a children's book recommendation? It's my friend here. Oh, yes. Yeah, please do that. Kay Spangler, no, that's fine. We have some East Coast friends on here. They stayed up late. Guys, I'm going to put this down just for a second because the ink isn't coming out and I want it to be really dark. Yeah, send that recommendation. I had to rent children's books for college research methods class and go. Oh, nice. Your real ones, yes. Kay Spangler, yeah. I remember taking a children's lit class. It was so much fun. I loved it. Yeah, they always give you good recommendations. All right. Look at that purple that you guys chose. One of my library's rules is you have to have a kid to be in the job. Oh, really, Samantha? Oh, interesting. It depends. You know what? I wouldn't doubt it. Just because, you know, you can get a whole bunch of freaky things going on. Yeah, there's some weird people out there. I remember when I was doing assistant principal over at for elementary, we had to be on the watch for this guy who would come out. He always would come out and walk up and down the street. He knew the recess bell schedule. Isn't that gross? He knew the recess bell schedule, so you would see him out there pacing up and down. So we had to keep an eye on the area and chase him out when he would come semesters ago. But it was a dark and covered. Oh, I took a fairy tales class a few semesters ago, but it was dark. Oh, of the Grimm. Oh yeah, Grimm is very dark. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. Yeah, Samantha and Mexi Pina. Yeah. There's little things like that you don't think of. I never thought of that. I never thought of when I was teaching. you know, when I was teaching, we didn't allow the parents could only um, they could walk to their kids to the fence, and then the kids would have to come in by themselves with brothers or sisters or whatever. And the reason why we did that is because we couldn't have adults just roaming the campus that weren't district or teachers, because you know anybody could come in and do anything. So it was more of the original fairy tales, which yes, Faith, isn't that crazy? Because a lot of the Disney stuff is not Disney, but a lot of the cartoons are grim themed, and they polish them up so they're not so, you know, dark. They give them happy endings. Okay, let's move on to the glitter part. Let's move on to the glitter. Let's put this over here. Okay, and then we said teal with a mix of, what was the other color we were thinking of? Teal and blue and green. Oh, okay. Okay. So we're just going to pour the rest of this in here. It's like a recipe. Mm-hmm. I don't think I have any more. Let me see if I have any more of that color. This is a purple. All right, now for our choices. That's more of a blue. Okay. So we have, how should I, oh, Ronnie, let me get this, and then I'll answer that question. I'm sorry I didn't answer your question. So we've got the fine dusty green glitter, and then we have this one, and then we do have a chunky. We do have the chunky green. Yeah, there's a purple one in there. Look how pretty that is. Chunky, fine. Let me see what everybody's thinking. Chunky or fine? This is the fine glitter. Fine. And then that's the medium one. Chunky. Renee, chunky would be cute. Fine. Okay, let's do a combination because I don't have enough of the blue in here. So we're going to have to get some filler. All right. Yeah, half and half. You guys ready for the dusting process? Dusting. Dusting it. And then we're going to mix it. We're going to mix it. This is with the chunky and the blue. Doesn't that look pretty? Yes, seasoning it. You gotta season it. Ronnie, so let me answer your question. So I'm gonna tell you how I did my children's, but yes. Now we're gonna dust it with some green. So I've been writing some stories, short stories for the last couple of years about things that have happened, like my own stories. And then I've just been sitting on them. I haven't really done anything with them. I've been wanting to write a book or an autobiography, but just didn't know where to go with it. Yes, glitter is so pretty. And then we mixed in some dusty green. So what I did was I have my stories, and I was asking ChatGPT some questions about children's literature. I asked ChatGPT, what? Yes, autobiographies are a lot of fun. Or memoirs. What is the typical page number for a children's book? And then I had to know the ages. So the age ranges, like you've got the card books, the board books, and those ones are usually for like 2 to 4, and then the other range is 6 to 10, and then the next range is 9 to 12. So I wanted to do a picture book, and I asked it how many pages or how many words does a children's picture book ages 6 to 10 usually have? And it says there's usually about 800 to 1,000 words per book. So that kind of gave me something to work with. So then what I did was the stories that I have written, my stories, I put them into ChatGPT and I asked it to give me I ran it through, it analyzed the story for me. And I said, give me some ideas on how this could be a children's book. And so it gave me a whole bunch of ideas, like a whole bunch of ideas what the story could be. So the children's book stories that I'm writing are based off of my life, but they're, I've kind of put in some, I made them more age appropriate. So, you know how they say, write what you know? Write about what you know about. Write about what you know about, which is yourself. Or if you're really good at I think you said you like baseball. You're really good at, you really enjoy baseball. That's something that you're really good at, that you know. So that could be something you follow up on. All right, we've glued the 2 ears. Now we're gonna take the secret ingredient and we're gonna dust it. You guys picked a really good color. Look at that color. Now we're gonna start the dusting process. Dust it. Season it. We can't be too liberal because our seasoning, we don't have enough of the seasoning of this secret ingredient. The seasoning of the secret ingredient. Only we know what the ingredients are, what colors we used. Nobody else knows our ingredients. Okay, now let's funnel it into yeah, we're gonna funnel it in. Okay, are you guys ready to see your masterpiece? Are you ready to see the West Coast creation? Oh, John, it's your birthday today. Oh, good. Happy birthday. John, I'm so sorry I didn't keep up on the... Okay, these are your bunny ears. You guys did purple, and look at that shimmer. Look at that shimmer. Look at how that, look at the glitter. Look at the glitter pen and then the green glitter. Isn't that beautiful? Shell. Is it she or shell? Shell tooth. Shell Molar. Is that your last name, Shell Molar? Yeah, let's sing happy birthday to John John. At the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear John John. Happy birthday to you. And many more. John John, how old are you, if you don't mind us asking? And did you go on your trip yet? On Channel 4. And many more, yes. Did you go on your fishing trip yet? I know you were supposed to go. Scooby-Doo on Channel 2. Right? Okay, let me cut this. My brother and me on Channel. It's so funny. Okay, I'm gonna set this aside. Take a good guess. I would say you are in your mid-20s. I'm gonna put these aside for now. For those of you who just joined us, we are making this project here. This was the East Coast. The East Coast, we're making bunny rabbits. The glue is a little gluey. 19. Can our tie be black glitter? Oh, Sunset, you want to do black glitter? Okay. Let's do a black. What color do you want? What color do you guys want the nose? All right, where did I end up at? Okay, I'm gonna outline the face. Happy birthday, 24. Lauren, you want to do pink too? Okay. Yeah, pink is a good color. We're just going to outline the whiskers. And we're going to outline the nose. The reason why we want to do that is because when we apply the glitter there, we want to make sure we see that outline in there. All right. And then we want to do the bow tie in black glitter. Let me outline this too. Guys, the reason why I got these markers is because have you seen those posts on TikTok where there's somebody that colors with these? They outline and then they color in. That's the reason why I was thinking about getting these. So I like the sound of it. All right. Now we're going to cut out the face. Yeah, Corey, the marker's really good. Yes, Sunset, the ASMR, love it. We love a good ASMR. All right, we got our bunny face. We have to put in the, we need to puncture the holes in because we're going to put in brads. We're going to put brads in. I got the long ones. I couldn't find the small ones. Oh, John, you did know? I didn't see. I need to check it out. Yes, we love a good moon and we love a good asthma. Oh, you guys caught a lot? Gosh darn it. I need to look that up. I'm always looking to see if you guys are posting things. I was telling the East Coast group, you guys got a lot of fish. What did you guys do with it, John? Did you guys cook it up? Do you cook it up there or do you take it home with you? What am I looking for? Oh. I was telling the East Coast group that I was looking for brads at school, at work. I went into the office. It was around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We took it home because we bought a lot of groceries. Oh, okay. Ooh, you got a lot of fresh fish. What kind of fish did you get? And I went into the office, and there was a lot of commotion in the office. There was a fire truck out in the front of the school. There was an ambulance. And I went in, and there's this big stretcher being moved across the office, a whole bunch of firemen, police officers. And I was like, this isn't a good time to ask for brads. But I went to the secretary anyway. She was all flustered. But I know her, though. She's all flustered, but I wanted to mess with her. I said, Gabby, I need brads. Do you have any? And she looked at me like, are you fucking kidding me? And there was a teacher that was passing by, and she goes, I have some. Come into my classroom, and I'll give you some. And so all she had were these long ones. But I got to see what was going on in the office. I don't know what happened to the student. I'm assuming it was, normally the middle schoolers at this time of year for spring, they get a little carried away. They bring beverages to school. They try to be cool and they bring beverages to school, and they get sick and they got to get their stomach pumped. Guys, look at her nose. Look at her nose. Isn't that cute? Gorgeous pink. That powdery pink. Okay, now we're going to do black. A shimmering black. We're going to do the bow tie black. A black bow tie. So that's how I got my brads. I'm gonna apply the glue so that we can put the glitter on. We caught a red snapper, a black drum, and trout. Yum. Apply and let dry. You're right, son. Apply and let dry. Yum. How many, John, about how many did you catch? A red snapper. Okay, are you ready to see two men named Brad up here? Right? Sunset. Oh, and a stingray. Wow. Oh, that's cool. Oh, yeah, you guys were really successful. They were out, huh? Okay, now we are ready for the black dusting. The seasoning. We're going to season it with black glitter. You have to season it just right. The seasoning. With glitter, always a good time. Oh, you never cut it, right? With glitter, always a good time. Always a good time. There's a little bow tie. Aw, look at that. Look at how it catches the light. Isn't that so pretty? Shimmering. Reminds me of the that song, A Whole New World. Shimmering sky, shimmering stars to make a disco ball. Sunset, yes. I think that flower should be white and yellow glitter. Oh, that would be a cool idea. Sunset, I'm gonna look up. Maybe is Ephraim still here? Because this is how I look it up. I'm gonna see what projects. What can you do with excess glitter? So we're gonna find if we're gonna check the internet and see what can you do with excess glitter, and see if anybody has done any projects with excess glitter. And if they have, oh, a snow globe. Oh, you threw it back because you can't. I threw it back because they are exotic fish and you can't keep those. Oh, interesting. Ornamental. Mason jar and oil makes a snow globe. Samantha, I did not know that. Fairy potion 90s throwback, so fun. Oh, yes. Anthony Seattle, welcome in. No, he left right away. Wish jars could be cute. Oh, guys, you get me. Those are really good ideas. Glitter and oil. Did not know that. Did not know that. Wondering fairy wings for your cats to wear. Oh, cool. A lava lamp. Fairy wings for your cats to wear. Yes. A lava lamp. Yeah, because we got a ton of glitter. We got a ton of glitter. All right, let's start applying the pieces. Let's start applying the pieces. Aw. He is coming together right nicely. Let me do a red tongue. Let me do a red tongue. And now, oh, we still need to cut out the ears, but we're almost there. We're almost there. We just need to get the scissors. I always do that. I always smudge the nose. Gosh darn it. I'm trying to do two things at once here. Let's hold this over. I smudge the nose. I smudge the nose for the East Coast, and I smudge it with Fairy Potion Tentaculars, you need some Lisa Frank style beads to throw in the vials too. Oh, Evergreen, that would be a lot. I'm gonna look that up. That sounds like a lot of fun. That's the kind of stuff I love. Fairy potion. Just the name itself. And having to buy some vials. I love it. We need some vials for them. Let me cut this out here. There's one ear. Let's start on the next one. Yes, it'll make it more unique. I agree. We just need to get this last one. We have the ears out. Let me show you the ears. That's what the ears are going to look like. Flashy. Flashy. And then we need to poke the hole for the ears. There's one. And there's two. Mm-hmm. Yes, ear piercing time. Right, Every? Yes. Guys, I like how quiet it is in here, in the apartment. I love when it's quiet. Okay, then we stick the little brad through here. Just makes it more peaceful. Now, it's going to be a little heavy. Yeah. We're going to have to wait for the glue to dry, but there's one ear. I gotta find the hole. Where did I put it at? Here. There's that one. How do you think is the key to connect with children and adults and children? That Ronnie Graver, I learned that piece when I read children's literature. So when I used to read it in front of the kids in the classroom, I would stop and I would think about it. And I would think, gosh, I've gone through this too. Or Just the way some books make me feel, some of the kids make me feel. Mm, yeah, stars and magic. And so, depending on how a book makes you feel as an adult, somebody else is going to feel the same thing. So a parent, when they're reading the book to their child, they're going to feel the same thing. And when the parent is, I'm imagining when the parent is reading to their child, they're reading the story to them, and the kids are listening to it at their level, and the parent is understanding it at their level because of their experience. It's kind of like when you go see a Pixar movie. Pixar movies, they're for kids. They're intended for kids. But when you're an adult and you go, you pick up on like little nuances that um, you would only know because you're an adult and you have experience. That's how I imagine it. And I think a lot of times too, children's lit is a good way for adults not to be force fed something that they don't want to read, or they don't want to be preached at, or they don't want to be told it has to be done in a it has to be done in the right way because of vulnerability. It's just like this live is a very intimate experience because although like I'm in my living room by myself talking to a screen, right? But on the other side of the screen there's an audience. And you guys are doing the same thing. You guys are watching something in an intimate way because you're just on your phone or your device. And there's nobody around you. There might be people around you, but they're not paying attention to the same thing you are. So it's an intimate experience. And so the purpose of the intimate experience is that if I were to do this, yes, yes, Samantha, if I were to do this in front of adults, if I had, say, an audience of adults in front, I wouldn't be able to do it this way because the whole experience, the reason I can do this is because I'm alone in my room, in my apartment, with a device in front of me. But if it were adults in front of me, face to face, I could do it in front of kids. Kids are good, but adults, just because of the Mm-hmm. Oh, this life literally feels so cozy. Thank you so much, Celia. I appreciate that. I would taunt just as much. Samantha. Samantha, I already know what kind of student you would be. I'd have to have you up at the front. I'd have to have you up at the front, and I would know that you were going to have some input on everything. Come to the front of the carpet. It's better to have you up at the front because I know I can control the questions better that way. My uncouth humor would be still be. Faith, I love it. Love it. Celia, that comment means a lot to me. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Yeah, and that's the other thing too. It's all energy. I think because we have this filter in front of us, which is the device, we're able to be ourselves. Hey, Allie, welcome in. I'm a big in person, but this room is one of the few exceptions for internet. Yes, internet vulnerability. Yes, it is very. Because one of my hesitations when I first started the live was like, I don't, that voice in my head was like, if you read children's books online, it's gonna look kind of weird. And for some people, it's not a vibe. but I think my energy speaks for itself. A lot of people say it gives opportunity to community, otherwise inaccessible. Yes, Faith, exactly. Um, people always say, "Are you a teacher?" Because I have that energy. So we're like connecting at an energetic level. All right, here is your guys' finished product. This is your Easter bunny. The ears aren't going to stay up because they're heavy with glue. So thank you, and I really appreciate that. So we're going to wait for him to dry, and then we will hang it up. Pink hearts, I really appreciate that. I hope they feel lucky. The kids I work with are very respectful, and they're good kids. They sense the energy. They sense the energy. It is energy, a language, a back and forth language. Okay, so here is your guys's bunny rabbit. We're gonna put him. See, the Easter bunny for the East Coast, the ears weren't sticking up. But here you see they're now sticking up. What should we name him? Let's name it. Let's give it. Let's make it a boy. We named this one John John. The East Coast wanted to name him John John because since we already have a boy, we should make a girl's name. What's the girl's name? Are the ones that deep meanings yet are gentle, delivering the meaning? Yes, Ronnie Graver. It does. It really does. Yeah, something that's not preachy. Oh, you vote ASMR? Oh, okay, we're gonna name it ASMR. ASMR. And look at the little tongue with the glitter glue on there. Yeah, they were very good. So let's put this guy over here. I will make a post so you guys can see what they look like. Hanging on the tree. All right. Gosh, it's 10:15. Time goes by fast. Oh, Asmer. Oh, okay, yes, Asmer. I hope you receive the same joy you give to us adults who get. Yes, I do, Faith. I really do. That's why I'm always on. This brings me a lot of joy. And your guys' comments always bring me a lot of joy as well. So Asmer. Okay, we're gonna name it Asmer. Lola, welcome in. Lola, how's everything going? That's fine. You're a new mommy. The way you used to pronounce. I always hear different versions. Oh, that's right. She does, huh? Lola, here's our bunny. This is the West Coast. This is the West Coast. They chose a purple inside ear with a combination of green and blue and teal. A green and a teal. A blossom, yes. Oh, our blossom. Thank you so much, Sunset. Yes. It's actually ASMR. All the other versions are secondary. I love it. I love the clarification. Yes, let's put on our blossom. You notice that our tree is getting all the blossoms. Guys, let me turn off the main light so we can see the twinkling. It looks really pretty. I have a lamp across the way. Yes, rave time. All right, let me find the blossoms. I'm gonna have to clean up around here. It's so dirty. Got glitter all over the place. Mario. Yeah, doesn't it look pretty? I usually have there's a lamp across the way, I'll leave that on. But when I turn off all the lights and get ready to go to bed and I see it, I'm like, God, it looks so pretty. Let me show you guys the different. So there's that one. And then there's that one. That one's like a glow. Oh yeah, that one's a cool one. And then, oh, that one's definitely a rave one. Woohoo! And I think that's the one that we had earlier. Isn't that fun? So pretty. It's nice to fill your life with pretty things. I always like to look at it right before I leave work. It's up right towards the exit. I know, right, Samantha? Probably go blind. All right, we're gonna start putting some blossoms up here because a lot of our blossoms are at the bottom. Blossom time. Our tree looks so cute. It's got so many cute decorations on it. Let me show you guys. This one has all of the ones we did for Valentine's Day. I'm going to take up just a little bit more of your time. Remember we did the ladybugs for Valentine's Day? Look at how cute that is. I should open up an Etsy market and sell all of these. And then remember we did the little caterpillars? So much fun. These are all the Valentine's Day ones. You guys have been very busy. Very busy. Very busy artists. Those looks everywhere for some of these online. Oh. Yeah. Yes, John. Remember? Yeah, our Valentine's Day. Ephraim, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to hold on to them. I think I want to bring them to my classroom and hang them up and do them with the kids. They probably enjoy doing it. Alrighty, friends. Thank you so much for the 30,000 likes. Thank you again for another successful Project Wednesday. Always a pleasure to be here with you guys. If you are new to this live, we are here Sunday through Friday, same time. These are my socials, YouTube, Instagram, and Substack. All of them at the same handles, at edmartin50gx. All of these lives that we do get uploaded overnight, so you could listen to these at work as background noise or background noise at home. Alrighty, friends, have yourselves a good night, and we will see you mañana.